man? It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. And listen, man, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency. Time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. Listen, man, I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, stacking that paper, you know, getting that guap. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times, my G's. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's tapped into the channel. You know, constant elevation. We growing this thing organically. We growing this channel organically. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. So big salute to everybody that been tapped into this channel since day one. All of my mods, all my wrenches. Y'all already know what it is. Even bigger salute to all the newcomers, all the new subscribers, all the new investors, everybody that's locked in into this channel, you know, everybody that's making their way to Grown Man Business TV. Big salute to y'all. You know, y'all beating the algorithm, y'all beating the shadow ban, and y'all making your way to the realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. Salute and welcome. Welcome to the big house. You already know where we at. Wipe your feet off when you come in. Hit the like button. And sure, for sure, make sure, please, hit that subscribe button. Be in tune with the channel. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man. You see the thumbnail. You know what I mean? You see the thumbnail, I'm sure. And you see the title. Little Yachty. Little Yachty came out of left field with this one. He said what he wanted to say. He said how he felt, you know what I mean? And he's expressing that, you know, Atlanta runs the culture. He's expressing it. He said a lot. He said a lot of things. He said that, you know, the Bronx dudes, the New York guys, they don't have any fashion. They don't know how to dress. They're not in tune with what's going on with the real culture. You understand? And I ain't gonna lie, man. Little Yachty has literally, you know, caused a whole... You know, Yachty really set the YouTube streets and the social media streets on fire with these remarks, my G. Like, a lot of people are not feeling what, you know, what Little Yachty is saying. A lot of people is not really jacking it, you know. Salute the NYC, you know what I'm saying? And it made me laugh. Big salute. Too blown. What it do, man? I was just on the West Coast, back on the East Coast now. Little Yachty. Now I gotta say this, man. Big salute to everybody that was in tune to the live stream earlier. You know, like I said, the last live that I'm gonna do about Mav Hoffa with that whole situation and you know, domestic violence allegedly. We had 18,000 people in the building. And I gotta say big salute to y'all. And I told y'all I was gonna double back and we was gonna talk about Little Yachty. Now, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap because, you know, New Yorkers are really feeling away about what Little Yachty is saying. And, you know, you got a lot of New York bloggers and rap artists and a lot of people reacting to Little Yachty speaking his mind and saying what he thinks and saying what he feels about the situation. And, you know, anytime somebody from the South and somebody from up North have a back and forth or have a disagreement, we not seeing eye to eye, it always turns to these dudes is hating on New York or X, Y, and Z. And I thought that this was the perfect time for Grown Man Business TV, being as though I'm from Virginia, Big 757, Big Shark City, Norfolk, Virginia. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from the top of the South and I'm from the bottom of the North. Yeah, Virginia is from the bottom of the North and the top of the South. We are right in the middle. I thought that it was a perfect time for me to really give y'all the real on both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Both sides of the coin. Now, we're going to talk about New York City, and we also going to talk about Atlanta. We're going to talk about Atlanta. And what I want to do with this, big salute to the chat. Make sure you tapped into the channel. I want to start with Atlanta because I think it is disgusting work that Little Yachty is somehow the spokesman for Atlanta. That Little Yachty, little Yachty feels so comfortable in hip hop and in the culture that he thinks that he can speak out and he has a say so, and somehow he's the voice of Atlanta. And that's why I'm going to start with Little Yachty. You understand what I'm saying? Now, New York, we're going to talk. We're going to have a conversation. But we're going to start with Atlanta. And I want to say to you, Little Yachty, not even 10. We are only 5 minutes in. I want to say to you, Little Yachty, the biggest part of the culture that Atlanta runs is the Rainbow Coalition culture. I thought that it was very telling, and I thought that it was actually asinine that you forgot to mention the rainbow culture that Atlanta brings to this whole hip hop thing. Did you forget that? And I don't know. I'm thinking that you're very comfortable. You're very comfortable in your skin. You know, not understanding that grown men like myself, grown men standing on grown man business, we gonna be able to see your mannerisms. We gonna be able to see how you moving. And I can tell that you are highly comfortable with the Rainbow Coalition, my G. The coalition, oh, you are a top member of the Rainbow Coalition. And I was just talking about math and how we got these rappers and we got these hip hop artists and we got these young black men that are fighting on the inside, fighting the temptations of coming out of the closet, fighting, you understand, battling with themselves. And you, Little Yachty, are in the same boat. Now, we're going to talk about this, but before we talk about this, I want y'all to get a glimpse of Little Yachty expressing itself. And then we're going to talk about Atlanta because, you know, again, I thought it was nasty work. Being as though you got Big Boy, you got Andre 3000, you got T.I.P. I don't care. I know T.I. did the, you know, he did the, what was the commercial? He did the commercial, the neighborhood watch commercial. You know, T.I.P. Allegedly was working with the feds and he was doing things for the PD. We ain't talking about that. T.I. probably should be the one speaking for Atlanta. Like Lil Yachty, man, like you ain't got a song that we like. You ain't got a verse. You ain't got 2 bars put together, 2 bars that we remember in hip hop. For you to be talking about what hip hop runs and what, let's give Lil Yachty 2 seconds of our time. All right, guys, tap into this. Here we go. Hit the like button, man. Run it up. Watch this.
What I say when I say that the culture is ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now. All
What?
the slang, all slime.
Hey, hold on.
All the slang, all the slang,
Why?
all the slang, all the slang.
Why is your mouth?
All the slang, all the slang.
Hey, Lil Yachty, why is your mouth popping like that?
That the culture.
Why is your mouth popping like that? You understand what I'm saying? Like you got these dudes. Yo, you got Lil Yachty, right? And he's talking, and he's running his mouth, and he's feeling good. And somewhere in this situation, your mouth does like that. Your mouth does like Little Yachty. What culture exactly are y'all running? Yeah. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to the mall. I've been shopping. I done did my, listen, one of my uncles got the biggest club in Atlanta. I'm connected everywhere. I told you, from New York City, Virginia, Atlanta. I'm one of them ones. And for you, I've seen some football players with high heels on. I've seen some guys that look just like you, Little Yachty. Little Yachty, why would you pop your mouth like this?
All the slang.
Hey, Lil Yachty.
Twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. What are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime? It's Atlanta. This is facts. This is Atlanta culture. Atlanta runs the culture. I know what I say when I say that the...
What culture exactly are you talking about, Little? See, this is where grown man business, this is where the big dogs step in. When you get the running off at the mouth and you just talking, you're high on your Xanax pills, you're high on lean, You probably just had a cock in your mouth. Yachty, I think you probably just had something in your mouth. The way you popped your mouth like that and took a deep breath directly after, you pop, and then you took a deep breath. You're huffing and puffing, Lil Yachty. And I'm sure, Little Yachty, you will blow a house down. Lil Yachty, somebody asked Lil Yachty something. What the f... That's it. That's Atlanta. Lil Yachty. That's Atlanta right there. And before you talk about Atlanta running the culture, you need to address why your mouth popping like that. Now let me dig into this a little bit. Let me get into the situation, right? Because I'm gonna let you talk again, and we're gonna address what you said. Because I'm not from New York City, but we gotta keep this 100. That's one thing we gonna do here at Grown Man Business TV. We not gonna non-biased. We not gonna play sides with this. No hateration in none of that. I'm not from New York. I'm not from Atlanta. Yachty. The biggest culture in Atlanta is the Rainbow Coalition. Oh, the biggest culture. And the only culture that Atlanta is running is the Rainbow Coalition. And it's looking like you a part of that. It's looking like you got something. Somebody is doing something to you down there, Yachty. Somebody, it is what it is, Lil Yachty. Look, man. You see what we did. You see what happened to Mav Hoffa. Watch your mouth, man, and tread lightly with this. Because it's looking like you got some tendencies, homie. Listen, right now, I'm thinking about calling Misfit Javante Tank Davis, and I'm going to ask her what she think about you. I'm sure she can read the homosexual tendencies in you, boy. What culture do y'all run? What culture? So somebody needs to ask Little Yachty to go in depth, to elaborate on what he's saying. Because the only culture it looked like you running, Lil Yachty, and the only culture it looked like Atlanta is running is this culture right here. Right here, Lil Yachty. Why would you pop your mouth like that?
All the slang, slime.
Now I'm gonna stop you right there. Yo, Jonathan, I said that. Respectfully, homie, I said that, but I'm talking about Lil Yachty right now. And I'm talking about whatever culture he's talking about. He can't be talking about hip-hop culture. He can't be. He cannot be talking about hip-hop culture when you got dudes like Jay-Z still dropping albums. When you got dudes like Nas still dropping albums. You got New York natives still dropping albums. You got LL Cool J just dropped the album. What? He can't be talking about hip-hop culture. Fads and culture are two different things. A fad, a TikTok fad, a Instagram, a social media fad are two different things from actual hip-hop culture. And when you say it's real dudes in Atlanta, I just said, why ain't T.I.? I would rather T.I.P. I feel like, I know T.I. did the Crime Watchers video. I would rather T.I.P., the Rubber Band Man, speak his piece. And he won't say that. Big Boy from Outkast, the Goody Mob, Dungeon Family. These is real dudes from Atlanta that should be saying these things. But you don't see them saying that. Atlanta is a powerful place. But running the culture? Let's talk about this running the culture thing. Because and again, being as though this is grown man business, I can't help but to point out the fact that you popped your mouth like you just had a cock in your mouth. Yeah, you
right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
Why would you pop your mouth like that? Yachty, why would you pop your damn mouth like that? But let's talk about culture. Now I told y'all again, you know what I'm saying? When it come to this thing, I don't have no dog in the fight. I'm not from New York. I'm not from ATL, but real is real. In New York City streamlined and created the culture of hip hop. You know, the way you got your hoodie on right here, Lil Yachty, the way you wearing your hoodie right there, I can attest that you might have got that from somebody in New York City. Little Yachty, your hoodie, you niggas wasn't wearing hoodies like that in Atlanta. You wasn't wearing deep dish hoodies like that in Atlanta, Lil Yachty. You gotta understand when you talking like that, and then you talking sassy like that, it triggers something in me, man. Like I don't like it, bro. Atlanta had a time, and I'm gonna tell you, be real honest. Right now is not Atlanta running nothing. When you had them franchise boys, the Laffy Taffy songs, when you had all that pop snap music, that is when Atlanta, you can say, was in control of what was going on mainstream in hip hop. But I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna be real honest, and I ain't heard nobody say this. Nobody has ever ran the culture of hip hop except for New York City. I gotta be honest with you, homie. And you gotta know something. I'm older than Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby. So I'm an 80s baby, and the 90s raised me. So I was watching hip hop when Lil Yachty was in his diapers, sucking on his mama's titties, and yeah, playing with Barney dog. Yachty used to play with Barney, cause the way he popped his mouth like this right here, that nigga's playing with Barney dolls when he was a kid. Look how he took a deep breath after that. Look at that deep breath. Watch this. Look at the deep breath.
All the slang, all slime.
Hey, Yachty.
Twin.
And we gonna talk about slime and twin. And that's why I know you young niggas, y'all get the running off at the mouth. Y'all get some money. And y'all think cause y'all got money and y'all running off at the mouth that it means something. And that's nothing wrong with that. But a big dog like myself supposed to step on that. A big dog that's around you supposed to pull you to the side and say, Yachty, you wildin'. Lil Yachty, watch your mouth. Don't you never speak on Atlanta like that, nigga. You ain't the, hey, Yachty, nah, I don't care how much money you got. That's what somebody was supposed to do, but since you got the money and nobody ain't gonna check you, here we are, baby. Here we are. Here we are. The way you wearing this hoodie right here shows that you've been influenced by NYC. It just shows that you've been influenced. Now let's get further into the situation. Salute to the chat, 73 people. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You already know OG Bobby Johnson, I see you in the building. China Brim, I see you in the building. Salute to the chat. You already know how we doing it over here. You understand? But this gotta be said. This gotta be said. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like New York is real. I just feel like a lot of New York dudes is really upset right now or really triggered. They feel a way about it. But they not addressing it right. And we're gonna talk about New York because it's good, bad, and it's the ugly. We're gonna talk about all of that, but ain't no way a nigga like Lil Yachty who don't got 2 bars. Lil Yachty, we don't know 1 song by heart from you. We don't know 2 bars from you, homie. Like, nigga, you don't even rap. You not a part of the hip hop culture, nigga. You like alternative music. Yo, this nigga, hey, yo, chill, homie. For real. Atlanta got its own culture. Atlanta not running the hip hop culture. Atlanta got its own culture. And if you want to be very direct and honest about it, the majority of Atlanta's culture is homosexuality. It's a lot of money in Atlanta. It's a lot of paper down there. Don't get me wrong. I love what's going on in Atlanta, but you got to understand something. The LBG culture is running Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's the rainbow culture, nigga. All right? Now let's go further into this, right? He said, matter of fact, I'm gonna let him speak for himself, man. Hold on. I'm gonna let him speak for himself, man. Go ahead, Lil Yachty. Go ahead, man.
Say that the culture is ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now. All the slang, all slime, twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. Like, what are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime?
First off, man, you shouldn't even be. First off, why is your eyes looking like that? Why your little Yachty? Why is your eyes looking like, bro? You sweeter than the goddamn. You sweeter than the honey bun and Tootsie Roll pop, nigga. You was a whole blow pop. You fruity. You was boy, a basket full of fruit. Nigga, what the fuck? Alright, but I ain't gonna bruh, fix your eyes, homie. I don't even want you looking. I feel like the way you looking we gonna stay right on you. You a homo, you got the rainbow. You need to come out the closet. And we gonna talk more about that because I'm not gonna let that go. But let's talk about slime and let's talk about twin. Slime was originated by a man from New York City by the name of Noriega. Ooh-wee! You got to have some game. You got to know the culture. You got to know what you talking about before you get to running off at your mouth. Now, Noriega, he came out a long time ago, Lil Yachty. You was still wet behind the ears, homie. You was still sucking and drinking on your mama titty. You was a baby. You probably wasn't even born when the war report came out. And you got to know the first person in hip-hop culture to say slime was Noriega, a dude from Queens, New York, homie. A dude from Queens, New York. Now, the first one to say slime and wear a dress, that was Young Thug. That was Atlanta culture. But you gotta put in and add the dress part. That's what you forgot. The first guy to say slime and wear a dress was from Atlanta. We'll give you that, Lil Yachty. I told you who run Atlanta. I told you I got people in Atlanta. I spent a lot of time in Atlanta. The one thing I ain't like about Atlanta is how fruity it is in Atlanta. Yeah, I don't like it. How comfortable they are. That we're going to talk about. But listen, you said that's Atlanta culture. No, a dress and slime. A dress and slime. All right? The first person who actually said slime is a New Yorker, man. I remember it. I was in Virginia. I was running around. I was hustling. I was doing everything I was doing. And I remember listening to the War Report and listening to all these other albums by Noriega and him saying slime in it. We never took to that, though, in VA. We didn't use that. That was New York shit. So again, somebody, your homeboy, one of the real ones in Atlanta that homie was talking about, or one of your fruity friends should have pulled you to the side and said, nah, you got that wrong. All right, now let's talk about twin. Yachty, man, I think it's nasty work what you're doing. I don't know if you was just trying to get, you guys be trying to get an algorithm. We're going to talk about that too. A lot of these rappers, these bloggers, these battle rappers, they start losing steam and then they'll hop out there and they'll just say some wild shit and we all be looking like, what's going on, right? And the whole time they did it on purpose because they need some traction. They want us to talk about them. They want to get in the algorithm. Well, you know what? You're in the algorithm. We got something for you dudes trying to get in the algorithm, try and get hot. We're going to expose you while you trying to get hot, nigga. Fix your goddamn eyes. I almost want to cover it. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about twin. You Atlanta dudes was not saying twin, homie. You know when y'all started saying twin? When y'all started rubbing shoulders with them Chicago niggas. The Chicago niggas was saying twin. Lil Durk, King Von, those type of niggas was calling each other twins. And then they started doing songs with Lil Baby, and now y'all start calling each other. See, you got to know something, Lil Yachty. You got the game fucked up. And see, TIP was more authentic. I don't know who told you to open your mouth like that. And I don't know who told you to do your eyes like that. But that's not man eyes right there. Listen. Misfit Javante Tank Davis look harder than you. She look more gangster than you. She got more man macu. Come on, my nigga. Her mannerisms is more grown man business than you. Y'all didn't come up with Slime and y'all did not come up with Twin. Those is 2 cases of y'all dick eating. Yeah. Those is 2 cases of you Atlanta dudes putting cock in your mouth, biting culture, biting situations, and coattail riding. Somebody need to tell y'all that out there in Atlanta. Don't worry, New York City, we gonna get to y'all. All in Alkaline Lifestyle salute. See you in the chat. You already know that feminine energy. We all need that. Yeah, let me digress. That feminine energy come around, I get to digress. And let me, huh? Is what it is. Dream like Mike, salute. Appreciate that. That ain't even $1.99. We gonna round that up to a 2-piece nugget. Yeah, I got barbecue sauce for each of those nuggets. Highly appreciate you, man. Salute to the chat. 124 people in the building. Listen, homie. Hit the like button. Don't be a hater all your life. Hit the likes and run it up. Hit the like. All you got to do is tap your screen twice. All you got to do is that. Now, again, this is a prime case of y'all coattail riding. This is a prime case of Atlanta taking a part of the culture, running with it, doing numbers with it, and then trying to claim it. And that ain't happening. Now, again, before you claim anything, you need to claim the Rainbow Coalition.
All the slang, all slime. All the slang, all slime. All the slang, all slime.
You a homosexual, homie.
All the slang, all slime. Twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. What are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime? It's Atlanta. This is facts.
Hey, yo, Yachty. Yo, Yachty, yo. You out there wilding, B. You got a whole husband out there. I know it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, we had to address that. Slime Twin did not come from Atlanta. Atlanta don't run no culture but the Rainbow Coalition culture. Maybe the club scene. Y'all got a hell of a club scene out there. Salute to my uncle. He got one of the biggest clubs in Atlanta. When I come to Atlanta, I'm going to do a meet and greet at my uncle's spot. And whoever is in Atlanta, y'all going to be able to pull up. We're going to do a meet and greet. Y'all going to be able to rub shoulders with Grown Man Business TV. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have food. We're going to do all that in Atlanta. But don't get up here talking about Atlanta running this and Atlanta running that. Don't ever do that. And when it comes to the fashion aspect of it, it's like nasty work because, you know, who's really running the fashion? When you say fashion, we gotta really get a grip on that and a synopsis on what you're talking about when you say fashion, homie. There's no way you're gonna wear your hoodie like that and not give respect and credit to New York City. There's no way you're gonna wear your hoodie under your jacket like that and not give props and give due respect to New York City. It is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. I always got a lot to say about New York City, but I'm not gonna hate on New York City. I'm not gonna take away. Ain't no way, bro. It is no way possible. You don't recognize that what New York City brought to this game, what they did, homie. Let's flip it on real quick. I'm gonna show something, man, cause this nigga's crazy, son. This shit, man. This shit, and again, man, when we don't have old heads and OGs that's gonna speak on this, that's gonna keep it 100. This is when you get these type situations when you got a dude like Lil Yachty, bro. Lil Yachty, man. Come on, homie. Come on, my G. You way out of pocket. Way out of pocket. Now, I had to, and I had to address that first because I wanted to get that out the way. Lil Yachty, nasty work. It's nasty work, my G. I don't want to elaborate. I don't want to keep pushing on this. But let's let Yachty talk one more time before we get to New York City.
It's ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about Oh, all the slang right now. All the slang. Oh, slime. Twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. What are we even talking about? Slime. Twin. What's up, slime? It's Atlanta. This is facts. This is Atlanta culture. Atlanta runs the culture.
Salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat, man. You feel me? Hey, OG Bobby Johnson, I could definitely believe that. You know what I'm saying? What I will say is my first time hearing it, my first time being introduced to the whole term twin and really like people using it in a broad general manner, just using it all around like that, for me was Chicago dudes. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we about to get into New York right now because I'm gonna use that to segue into the whole New York situation. See, back, and this is what I always talk about, the old New York. The old New York. Like the old New York is something to be respected, it's something to be proud about, it's something that you can't take away, you cannot erase from history. You understand what I'm saying? And the old New York didn't have the privilege and the honor of having smartphones and having social media and having things to document this shit where we could easily just pull it up and set it up and find it. And you know what, OG Bobby Johnson, you right. I do remember the Terror Squad dudes saying twin, actually. I'm glad you said that. Because now that you say that, you know what, you are 100% right. I do remember that. But it didn't catch the way them Chicago boys made it catch. Like when the dudes were saying twins, those Puerto Ricans, we didn't start saying twins, and I didn't really hear nobody else saying twin behind that. But you are 100% right about that. You 100% right about that. You 100%. Now that you say that, and I think about it, those Puerto Rican Terror Squad niggas was saying twin. So now let's chalk that up and get at the New York City too. See what I'm saying? Like, when you got real New Yorkers, the old New Yorkers that's tapped in, it's easy to be, oh shit, you know what? Well, yeah, I remember hearing that now. Now let's talk about New York City, man. Because if nobody not gonna give New York City his credit, his props, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, bro. For all the youngsters listening, to everybody that rock with Grown Man Business TV, understand something, that at one point in time, bro, the early 90s, all the way to the early 2000s, and then probably a little bit beyond that, I'm going to say from the 90s to the 2000s, I'm going to give it that 10-year span. New York City, bro, was the most influential city in the country. New York City, bro, and you got the New York State. You got Buffalo, you got all these other areas. I'm talking about the 5 boroughs alone. This shit was so, it was just so, man, you can't even really put into words what New York City meant to the United States of America, bro. The World Trade Centers, the stock market, Wall Street, like all this shit, bro. Just played a part, not just on New York City, but the globe, like the whole fucking United States of America. And I heard Zip with the Drip, and I heard Whack 100 arguing earlier about the influence in New York City, and it was something that I didn't hear them say, and I saved it for my show, I saved it for my blog, I saved it for my platform to iterate and inject this information. Whack 100, he was saying, oh, in Cali, we was doing this and we was doing that. Yeah, y'all was doing that. Y'all was wearing, we all had our own styles. In Virginia, we was doing our own shit. In Washington, D.C., them niggas was doing their own shit. We was driving up to Georgetown, buying Gucci and buying certain things up at Georgetown. In Cali, y'all was wearing Dickies and y'all was wearing Jerry curls, right? But I want to point out something in the movie, NWA, right? And if y'all saw this movie NWA, y'all will remember this scene. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E was all in the studio. And Dr. Dre was working with some artists. And where was those artists from? Where was those artists from? Those artists was fucking from New York City. And Dr. Dre, before he decided to work with Ice Cube, before he decided to work with Eazy-E, before he decided to work with anybody in the whole California state, he found some New York niggas and he gave them beats and he was trying to work with them because New York was the shit. New York was the dude. New York was it. New York was the epicenter, homie. Being as though in that scene, they almost got into a fight. If y'all remember this scene in NWA, that's when the New York niggas left. That's when he said, yo, Easy, won't you try to write this shit because the New York niggas is gone. That show you how much of influence they was. That Dr. Dre, the West Coast biggest producer ever, was trying to work with New York niggas before he was working with Ice Cube. He had in his own circle. Eazy-E, he had in his own circle. Before he did anything with his niggas, he had 4 or 5 New York dudes come to the studio. And if that shit would have worked out, he would have been very happy. It just didn't work out. And again, I didn't hear Zip say nothing about that. I didn't hear these dudes, because niggas you gotta be thinking. You can't just be a New York nigga and be upset, because New York niggas is triggered. You know what I'm saying? New York niggas get mad. And it's like these New Yorkers, the new guys, they sensitive. When I was growing up, New York niggas didn't say shit like, y'all dudes is hating on New York. Niggas, New York niggas didn't, that shit, I never heard a New York nigga say that when I was coming up. Because New York niggas was just New York niggas, like it or not. Like it or not, nigga. That's just what they was. These new guys, and that's why I say the old New York. You new New Yorkers can't take no credit for this shit. You young niggas, y'all don't take no, y'all doing drill rap. Y'all doing rap that came from Chicago. Y'all ain't even, y'all niggas is Bloods and Crips. Y'all doing shit that came from California. You know, y'all niggas sound like y'all came from Atlanta. Y'all don't got no identity no more. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to get to the bad and the ugly. Right now, we're going to stay with the good. You got to understand, the way niggas, everybody got their own style of dress. But somewhere in there is New York in your shit, if you know it or not. And that's why I had to point that out. Yachty, the way Lil Yachty is wearing his hat, the way Lil Yachty is wearing his hoodie right here is all New York, my G. It's all, that's a whole fucking, he don't even understand that this is New York. The reason why he feel like that is because these new niggas, these young New York niggas, like, they followers, B. Yeah. Nasty work. When I was coming up, we never thought we would see the day where New York niggas was followers. So let's talk about the golden era. New York, man, it was like, you got to know something, right? Let's go deeper than hip hop. We didn't have social media. We didn't have all these different outlets. You understand? So the higher ups and the elites, because we always gonna bring the higher ups and the elites into the situation, right? The higher ups and the elites, they used to promote New York through news outlets and the news and the movies. You understand? And the sitcoms and shit like that. So New York was always the big apple. Every year when we watched drop, it was happening in New York City. It was the big apple. And it was being promoted and it was being pushed through the news, through the media of the time. So New York was always bigger than life to everybody outside of New York. We always come to New York, we want to go to 40 Deuce. If you know what that is. I'm saying it like that to let you know that I'm intact with New York. I already know what it is. I done already told y'all about that side of the game. We go to New York, we want to go to 40 Deuce. New Yorkers, they don't want to go to 40 Deuce. They live there. So New York was made to be bigger than life. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. You understand? So that's what made New York's influence global and international and national. It wasn't because of what niggas was doing. It was because the higher ups and the elites needed New York to be recognized for what it is. The World Trade Center was there. Wall Street, stock market, all that shit is there. The fashion district, that's there. Fashion week in New York, that's there. We need y'all to see New York as bigger than life. And that's what they did. That's what they did. But in the mean between time, yeah, the bright lights, big city bright lights. It was the city of dreams. Like everybody knew, even the West Coast niggas, if we really want to make it, we got to get to New York City. J. Cole, I'm talking the recent. J. Cole went to school in New York City just so he could have an opportunity to make it to these record labels and to get big, and he did that. So follow me on this. Being as though it was promoted like that, the niggas in New York was able to take advantage of that. The Russell Simmons, the Jay-Z's, these niggas was able to use that kind of publicity of just being from New York City and capitalize off it. You understand what I'm saying? The New York dudes is like, yo, these niggas is mad because, niggas ain't really mad. Yo, when y'all, and I really want to get deeper into this New York thing, right? Biggie Smalls died in 96? That was the first time us outsiders started looking at New York a little bit sideways. We wasn't we thought New York was grimy. We thought New York was gonna ride. We thought New York was a certain way. And then Biggie gets smoked out there in Cali, and we was all in VA looking like, yo, these niggas gonna ride for Biggie, right? It's about to be a war. Shit never happened. That was the first time I remember niggas being like, man, them New York niggas, like, that's the first time I remember it. Yo, you gotta know something. You would go to certain places and niggas would act like they was from New York. They would say they was from New York. You ask them where they from in New York, these niggas wouldn't even know a street in New York. It was really like that. That's how influential. Yo, Timberland boots, fatigue outfits. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, like, I don't even want to say gold fronts because them niggas down south was doing that a long time ago. You understand? I don't want to say Gucci or because where I'm from, the drug dealers drove up to Georgetown and brought Gucci and brought Louis Vuitton and all that shit, Versace. So we were seeing that in VA. We didn't need New York niggas to expose us to that because the hustlers was already doing that. It was called Georgetown. The DC niggas was doing the same thing. Why you think, and we gonna talk about this, like I said, the good, the bad, the ugly. I want to make sure niggas from New York understand that I remember the golden era. I know what y'all used to be. But you New York niggas got to understand this. Y'all sound like, your uncle, the old head nigga that want to tell you about when he used to hustle. He broke as fuck now. Nigga working on the construction site. Y'all working on the construction site together. Both of y'all niggas is making $10 an hour. It's hot outside. And the nigga telling you, yo, I just did 10 years, but, I was the kingpin, nigga. I used to have bricks. I had this. I had the Lexus. Like, nigga, you ain't got none of that shit now. We don't respect that, nigga. What you talking about? That's how you New York niggas sound. That's how we see y'all. That's how we hear y'all. As that old head nigga who used to have it all and fumbled the bag, and now we ain't got none of it. And he want to keep telling us about the shit he used to do. He want to keep reminding us about back in the 80s when he was the man and he used to get his bricks from Alpo and Rich Porter and all that shit. We don't even know if it's true or not because these niggas is too young. So now we going to get into the bad. Yeah, back in the day I had the Lexus G Bubble. Let me see a picture. We didn't have. Back in the day before I went to jail, you know what I'm saying? I had the keys. I was moving bricks from state. I crossed over from state to state, moving dolo from state. Nigga, what? That's how y'all sound, New York. Because y'all ain't set trends in a long time. Y'all fell off a long time ago. I told you, I think Jersey got something on y'all. Y'all ain't been New York in years, nigga. This is where it get ugly at. So, boom, Biggie Smalls gets killed. Nothing happens. You got Puff Daddy dancing around. We looking at this shit. We saying, damn, y'all niggas y'all ain't. Next thing you know, you got 50 Cent and you got all these niggas sounding like they from the South now. That's when we knew it was over for y'all niggas. See, Scheme Team and other niggas, oh, you know, they was just messing with. Nah, they ain't just start messing with niggas from down south. The New York people started watching y'all jock us, copy us, rap like us. That's when it opened the floodgates for us. When the New York niggas stopped being New York niggas and started being skateboarders like Skateboard P. When the New York niggas stopped being New York niggas and they started rapping like 50 Cent in the South. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style. I'll do anything to make you smile. Girl. You niggas want it to be us now. So the tables turn. The tables turn, homie. It went from New York niggas being New York niggas to now New York niggas wanting to be like us. Now let's really break this thing down when it comes to New York. Now New York, I want y'all to follow me on this. New York niggas like to talk about the hustlers and how they would come back down south and they would, you know, y'all niggas mad because we would go into your town and start hustling and, you know, this, that, and the third. Let's not talk about women. We've been knocking, New York girls love a down south nigga. We've been knocking that shit off. Down south girls love a New York nigga. Y'all been we ain't gonna start talking about women. That's lame. Us country boys, we knock y'all women off all the time. Look at Cardi B and Offset. Oh, that been happening for decades, homie. That been happening for decades. Cardi B and Offset. A down south nigga knocking off one of y'all best. We've been doing that for a long time. And respectfully, New York niggas been coming down to the South, setting up shop, fucking on the little Southern girls and doing they shit too. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. I get it. So we're not going to talk about the women. I just want to put that out there because y'all niggas be always talking about how y'all, come on, man, we've been knocking y'all bitches. We've been doing that too, all right? But I want to ask y'all a question, and this is where it gets deep at. Where did all the people in Harlem and all the people in New York City come from? I'm about to fuck y'all head up real quick. New York City. Where did all these people come from? Where did the people in Harlem? Where did Malcolm X? Down south. So you New York niggas is just down south niggas that live in New York. Let's talk about it. Zippy with the drippy. He said he got people in Mississippi. His people from Mississippi. Scheme Team, nigga, you ain't even from New York no more. You from Idaho. You live out in Idaho some motherfucking way. You picking potatoes, nigga. Frank Lucas, North Carolina. That's where he's from. The biggest New York drug dealer ever, nigga, is Frank Matthews. Do y'all know who he is? Do your fucking math. Do your homework. He is from North Carolina. The biggest New York drug dealer to ever live and not rat. Let me say it again. The biggest New York drug dealer that ever made it out of New York City that didn't rat. Name is Frank Matthews, and he's from North Carolina, nigga. Malcolm X came. So let me explain this to y'all. New York City was not a place where black people lived at. And we're gonna break this down. I want to start with New York City. New York City was not a place where people lived at, nigga. Where black people lived at. Mace is from his people is from Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah. So New York is not a place where black people lived at like that, homie. You understand what I'm saying? And when people from the South came to New York City, we made Harlem what it was. We brought the music from the South to Harlem. We brought that swing, that twang, or that swag and all that shit. We brought that to Harlem. We, the South, nigga, we made Harlem what it is. What is we talking about? We made Harlem what it is, the South, nigga. That's why all you New York niggas in the summertime, somehow, some way, you make your way down south where your family at. And we all come down there. We used to fuck on your sisters. We used to fuck on your mama. We used to fuck on your aunties. We used to fuck on your cousins that lived down south. And then after the summertime, y'all will go back up north. New York is just a fucking melting pot of people from down south, my nigga. A bunch of Southerners that moved up there for better opportunity, for jobs, to get away from slavery. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all niggas ain't New Yorkers. Nigga zip with the drip. Your people's from Mississippi. Why you think Scheme Team live in Idaho right now, nigga? Niggas ain't New Yorkers. Y'all people is from down south. All of you niggas. And I'm here telling you that. You ain't had nobody tell you that, have you? I couldn't wait to give you that game, nigga. I couldn't wait to put that in your face. Now I'm gonna get back to New York, but let's talk about Chicago. We had something called the Industrial Revolution. Y'all niggas just be talking. You niggas don't have no game about y'all, no smarts, no wits, no gumption about yourself, nigga. That's why Grown Man Business TV is so powerful. 174 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Don't be a hater all your life. Hit the like. Tap your screen twice, nigga. Chicago, the Industrial Revolution. You had a lot of people from down south ran to Chicago, nigga, to fill in those jobs at those those fucking warehouses and those assembly lines because it wasn't no black people there to do it. What we talking about? It wasn't no niggas there to do it. So again, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, yeah, all of that shit. Mississippi, we all made our way to Chicago, and we made Chicago what it is, nigga. It's the South. Let's talk about California. I love this shit, homie. I love it. Yeah. Draw the point. You already know. I'll be giving it up. You already know what's in the cup, man. I ain't got to show you and I ain't got to tell you. It's in there. California was a racist place with a bunch of those dog fur having people there. Small amount of niggas was in California. But guess what? The gold rush happened. Some shit like the gold rush. And niggas flooded California from the South, from Texas. Why you think all those California dudes always end up in Texas somewhere? Why you think all the gangs in Texas got to Texas? Because those California niggas, they parents went to California. They was born in California. And then they came back to Texas for the summertime. Woo! Good game. And now you got gangs. So yeah. The South made you niggas. The South made you niggas. And all of you do, Chicago, California, New York City, y'all ain't had a nigga from the South tell y'all what it is and put it in your face. Why would we hate y'all when y'all are us? Nigga, your whole family from the South, nigga. Salute to that, Adrian. We gonna talk about that. But let's just make sure we got that put in in concrete. That we made y'all. We are y'all. Y'all are us, nigga. That's why that's the only reason you niggas came back down south for the summertime. That's the only reason why we used to see y'all and fight y'all. Because when y'all used to come to Virginia, I used to fight y'all niggas. New York nigga come down, everything be cool for about 2 weeks in the summer. It get hot. New York nigga down there, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? In New York, we got bodegas, man, and in New York, we got subways. I'm like, nigga, this ain't New York. This is Virginia. We don't got bodegas. Nigga, you want a bodega, go back to New York. I was the nigga that was fighting y'all in the summertime. We'll end up being cool, though, at the end. You know, at the end of the summer and shit, we end up being cool. But I was the nigga from down south that was fighting y'all. 2 weeks of you being at your auntie house for the summer, nigga, we fighting at the basketball court. We fighting at the park, nigga. I was him, bro. They be like, yo, he don't like New York niggas. I never disliked. I love it, but I wasn't the country boy that was like, oh, New York. Nah, nigga, and we gonna talk about that more too. So let's put that in stone, that all New York niggas is basically South niggas. Harlem wasn't Harlem until the South got involved with it. The jazz scene, all that shit was not that. The hustlers in New York wasn't hustlers like that until the South got involved with it. Huh? Frank Matthews, Frank Lucas. I could go down the line of your top hustlers. Them niggas is from down south, homie. So let's put that into perspective. Let's get that right. Y'all niggas is from the South. Even Zip with the Drip. He say, man, I used to go to my aunt house down in Mississippi every summer. Why you think that is? You think you just so happily had a auntie in Mississippi? You think just a coincidence that your aunt lived down there? No, nigga, your mama is from down there. She just went to New York City. That's it. She wasn't born in New York City. You niggas ain't New Yorkers. Y'all Southerners. Now let's talk. Everybody, homie. Now, this where it get ugly at. I told y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. This where it got ugly at for New York City. So now y'all used to come down for the summertime. You know, you run across a nigga like G&B TV. We be cool for about 2 weeks. Next thing you know, we at the park, nigga. We about to fight. We fighting today. I want to fight, nigga. Tired of hearing about the bodegas. I'm tired of hearing about the subways. Nigga, we gonna fight. We were doing that every summer. And after about 3 or 4 summers, the same niggas that I would fight, nigga, we turned like this. As we got older, we became like this because them niggas would respect me like, yo, that nigga going, he trained to go, he gonna fight. So now when we get 18, 19, 20 years old, now we old enough to start traveling. And that's what I started doing. Now, instead of niggas telling me about New York, right? Now I'm coming to New York City. And now I'm saying to myself, oh, this shit ain't what they made it out to be. The big city of lights and the dreams and the New York City. This shit is rat infested. They never told us that they had a rat infestation problem. This shit is nasty. They put their trash on us. Like now, what happened is we was able to go see New York City for what it really was. And that's when New York City lost. That's when y'all was totally out. It was over for New York City. That's when it was over. When we was, it's like I heard Zippy with the Drippy say one time, they was Bloods and they was doing the gang shit in jail, but they stopped when the OGs came out the hole. They saw the OGs. They was like, nigga, these the OGs? Fuck that, nigga. I ain't banging that shit no more. I ain't banging no blood. That's the OGs. That's what happened with New York. It was like this whole persona, this whole narrative that they painted for us our whole life. I went there and seen that everything was fake. Nothing was real. Let me give you a prime example. And 239 people in the chat, hit the like button, man. But I want to give y'all some, listen to this. When y'all used to come down for the summertime, I heard Scheme Team say this. He said, I used to come down to Virginia and we used to have the Jordans on and them niggas never seen the Jordans. And you was right. You was right. These dudes used to come down to Virginia and they would have colorways of Jordans that we never seen before. And I remember me, myself, being like that too. Like, yo, y'all nigga, where the fuck y'all get them Jordans from? Like, my nigga, I ain't never seen that colorway in New York. Where did y'all get these colors of Jordans from? And I remember, like, we would all be in awe. Like, these niggas would come down. They have 2-3 pair of Jordans that we never seen in our life. All in Alkaline Lifestyle. You already know. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Yeah, it's educational. Because, you know, we got to understand something. These New York niggas is emotional. And they followers. So they get triggered. When you talk about New York in a way that's challenging, they get bothered. They get emotional. The old New Yorkers wasn't like that all in Alkaline Lifestyle. These new York niggas is emotional. They followers. So you got to really break this shit down so that they can understand and not think that you hating. Because if I just told them niggas what I like that, they'd say, oh, grown man business is hating on us. Nah, let me break it down. Let me let you know that y'all family is from the South. Y'all niggas ain't even from New York. New York is just a melting pot of down South niggas. Let me explain to y'all made us stop, what made us stop respecting y'all. This is where, for me, it changed. Again and again, appreciate that 50-piece nugget all in. You already know we gonna dip that in barbecue sauce. We gonna put that, yeah, I got some sweet and sour sauce too. Beautiful 50-piece nugget. We gonna eat good tonight. Salute to the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. 257 people in the chat. Come on, man. We gotta at least have 100 likes in here. Don't be a hater your whole life. Run them likes up. And then after you do that, make sure you go subscribe to All In Alkaline Lifestyle, that feminine energy we need. Grown Man Business TV, big dogs, when we having these conversations, it ain't nothing to have that feminine energy around. That's All In Alkaline Lifestyle. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. We gonna run her numbers up. Yeah, she about to be monetized. That check come on the 21st of every month, trust me. Now again, you guys would come down in the summertime. Y'all had multiple different pairs of Jordans that we never seen. So once I got 18, 19, 20, I'm knee deep in the streets. I'm burning the turnpike up, my nigga. I was one of them down south niggas that was burning the turnpike up. I was up and down the turnpike. I got exposed to some shit that this one I knew it wasn't real. They got something in New York City called Canal Street. Yo, I got it. Canal Street. Oh, listen to me. New York niggas been going to Canal Street and having those Vietnamese people sew up fake Jordans since the early 90s. I'm talking back when we didn't even know they had fake Jordans. We was getting East Bay magazines. We was going into the East Bay magazine and we would spend good money on the Jordans and we would order them from the East Bay magazine. These niggas was going to Canal Street over there by Chinatown. They was buying fake fucking Jordans for $20. And then they was coming down the turnpike to Virginia and they was acting like the shit was real Jordans. And because in Virginia, we don't have a place where we could buy fake. This shit, they been doing this shit since the early 90s, you New York niggas. So all the Gucci y'all was talking about y'all was wearing, all the Rolexes, all the motherfucking Versace shirts and all that shit was coming from Canal Street. You niggas, scheme team, nigga, you ain't never bought a real designer belt. Nigga, we was the first. Nigga, all that shit was coming from Canal Street. And because we didn't know nothing about Canal Street, y'all was faking the funk on the nasty dunk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. My man took me to, bro, when my nigga took me to Canal Street and showed me that shit, I had a flashback of all the summers when niggas was coming down with the fake ass Jordans, and I was utterly disgusted to my stomach when I found out that all those Jordans was fake, that y'all was coming down with those weird ass colorways, nigga. So these is things that was happening to me in particular that was saying this shit ain't real, nigga. These niggas ain't real. This shit a whole fraud, nigga. This shit is a narrative. Oh, shit. We been bamboozled. I've been lied to my whole life by you niggas about these Jordans. So when you start talking about fashion, let's be 100% real about the fashion. Oh, we was wearing it. Yeah, you niggas was going to Canal Street. You was talking to the Vietnamese people. The Vietnamese people was sewing up fake Gucci belts for you niggas. Fake motherfucking Versace shit. Fake Jordans. I'm talking, these niggas would have, these niggas had the wildest color Jordans, B. And it was all fake. The good, the bad, the ugly, New York City. Once y'all got exposed for all the fake shit, once we realized down south that all the, nigga, we thought Onyx was real. And I believe that them Onyx niggas was like the real deal. Slam, let the boys be boys. Another one, think the mother one. It's another one. What, nigga? We thought that shit was real, B. We thought y'all niggas was really like that. And then come to find out, y'all ain't even got guns. We coming to New York with bags full of guns. You niggas ain't even got guns. We got more guns. We looking like, yo, this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? OG Bobby Johnson. Niggas used to still niggas was selling that shit. Niggas was getting money. We was just in the dark. We didn't know. So again, when you get to talking about y'all running fashion and all that, well, was it knockoff? Maybe it was knockoff fashion. The fake shit, you know, the shit that Gucci didn't make, the shit that Versace don't know nothing about. You know, the fake Rolexes and y'all niggas was buying fake gold. This shit wasn't real gold. Y'all niggas was buying four gold-plated metal gold fronts and shit. Your teeth and shit was turning gold and pink and yellow and green, nigga. Your mouth, the New York niggas used to have the nasty gold grill mouth, nigga. They was going to Jamaica Avenue. They was going to the Jamaica Avenue out there in Queens and shit, going to the motherfucking district, buying them cheap ass gold fronts, and then coming down south. Come on, man. Come on, man. New York, man, you know, y'all had y'all run, B. It been over for a long time. I would suggest you New York niggas start a new wave and stand on it. Stop rapping like you from Chicago, nigga. What you fuck you doing drill rap for? Stop banging Bloods and Crips. That's some Cali shit. You niggas riding skateboards like Skateboard P and them niggas from the Neptunes out in Virginia. You rapping like Future and them niggas out there in Atlanta and then wonder why a nigga like this have the audacity to open his motherfucking mouth and disrespect y'all.
It's ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now. All the slang. Oh, slime. Twin. Bro, this is Atlanta.
One more time
like,
for the road.
Slang right now. All the slang. Oh, slime. All the slang. Oh, slime. Twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. Like, what are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime? It's Atlanta.
And wonder why a dude like that go open his mouth and disrespect y'all and not give y'all no credit. What you mean? What you talking about? Now let's talk about something I seen in the chat. Adrian, salute to Adrian. He got a wrench. You know what I'm saying? He's a mod. He said that the South didn't create hip hop. Okay, well let's kind of dig into that, right? Let's talk about that. Well, I already told you that the majority of the people in New York City is from the South. But okay, cool. Let's just say, however you want to put it, however you want to word it, that we didn't have nothing to do with that, right? It happened in New York City. These is New Yorkers. We gonna leave out the fact that all them niggas is from the South, right? Maybe the South didn't create hip hop, but and you know what? And Puerto Ricans didn't create hip hop either. It was no foreign niggas. It was all black niggas. They was from the South, but whatever. They was in New York City, right? But one of the, you know, how can I put this respectfully? Hip hop was created by some homosexual niggas in New York City. Yeah, I'll put it like that. Hip hop, nigga keep saying they created hip hop and keep leaving out the fact that Africa Bambaataa was a part of that. A fucking child molester, a predator, a pedophile, a pedo. So when y'all keep saying y'all created hip hop, don't leave out the fact that the LBG 123 ABC community helped create hip hop as well. You got to give those guys some respect when you say who created hip hop, nigga. It wasn't no hip hop been around way before it was created in the Bronx. Niggas been rapping and tapping, spitting and skitting in the South for a long time. But y'all titled it hip hop. Y'all added the scratching and the DJing, and y'all did that. We'll give you that. You know, yeah. The teeth come out, the freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. What the? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. You remember that, right? Those was niggas from the village. Those was the village people. Those was homosexual men that y'all was rapping. The freaks come out. And y'all was doing y'all, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at, the freaks come out. Those were some homosexual niggas that was giving y'all vibe, that was giving y'all the music that y'all niggas was dancing to. Respectfully, ask my nigga Hassan Campbell if I'm lying to you. Respectfully. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. You know what I mean? So Adrian, when you niggas say, oh, we didn't create hip hop, you got that. But let's not act like the homo niggas didn't have their hands in that. The homo niggas was out there in New York City. They had feathers in their hair. Them niggas was wearing big ass feathers like they was Indians. They was doing pills and ecstasy. They was getting freaky at those parties, nigga. Fuck is we talking about? All right? Yeah. I don't want to have no conversation. I told niggas already. Puerto Rican niggas, they engaged with hip hop. They didn't help create none of that shit. It wasn't cool. Like, that's some shit niggas was doing. So the Puerto Rican parents, they wasn't cool with that shit. You wasn't gonna be over there creating hip hop, nigga. Y'all wasn't around for that. But when it started looking cool, when y'all saw us b-boying and back spinning on cardboard boxes and doing cool dance moves, then the Puerto Ricans was like, that shit look cool, and they started hanging out, and then they started doing it. But we created it. But in the midst of niggas creating it, it was some homosexual shit going on. Yeah. Something like, yeah, you niggas was doing this with you was doing this with. When y'all made hip hop, y'all was making this sound. When y'all made hip hop, that's what y'all niggas was doing. The freaks come out at night. When that nigga said the freaks come out, who you thought he was talking about? Think about this. When he said the freaks come out at night, you think he was talking about what women? The women back in those days wasn't freaks. They didn't identify as freaks. The women back in those days wasn't freaks. They wasn't doing freaky shit like that. For a nigga to make a song talking about the freaks come out at night. So y'all did create hip hop. You and a bunch of homosexual New York niggas. See, and again, I told y'all when I talked about Mav Hoffa, I really want to give y'all this game. Like, when I talked about Mav Hoffa and I talked about why he's so aggressive when he's attracted to a female, when he's attracted to a misfit Javante Tank Davis, and he leave his old lady, a beautiful woman, to go lay down with a diesel cock strong. That bitch cock strong. You understand me? And he want to lay down with her, and he want to do sexual things with her. You understand? It's the same thing with these New York niggas. So first you got niggas talking about the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. You got that kind of rap, right? And then right after that, now you got these crazy Onyx niggas. There's another one. Thinking about that one. Talking about killing niggas and shooting niggas, because when the freaks came out at night, them little niggas was getting freaked. It was a lot of freaking men, and they was freaking men. And these niggas now they violent like Mav Hoffa is. Now all of a sudden I was in Virginia. We watching TV as these bald-headed, cock-eyed niggas, sticky finger eyes was cocked like a pistol. That nigga was scared. When I used to see Sticky Fingers when I was young, I wasn't scared of him, but that nigga was scary to look at. I used to be like scared on the inside a little bit, like, look at this nigga. He was cocked like a pistol. Bald head nigga. They jumping around. Where's all this energy coming from? Why is they so violent? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. A bunch of freaky ass niggas is 69 God made hip hop. So when y'all talk about who made hip hop, don't leave that part out. You New York niggas like to leave that part out about the freaky ass niggas and the 69 guys that made hip hop, that created it. Just like Lil Yachty, he like to leave out the culture of homosexual shit that go on in Atlanta. He like to leave that. He didn't say nothing about that part. He exuded it though in his mannerisms, but he didn't say nothing about it. You New York niggas always talk about how y'all created hip hop, but never talk about the homosexual freaks that come out at night, niggas who help create hip hop. Y'all leave them niggas out. Talk about it all. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. You know, you New York niggas, B. Salute, man. Salute to the chat, man. 261 people in here. It is what it is. Nigga, run the likes up. This is the part that you New York niggas don't want to talk about. It don't matter if you jack it or not. See, Alexander, let me talk to you. Let me say something to you. Salute to you, right? I saw Joel Santana make a post right here. He said, let me see if I can find. Joel Santana said that these dudes is trying to erase New York out of the history books. That's what he said. He said right here. He said New York. He said he said.
War, Motor Bravo, and not one of the top it. One, y'all got it. Hey, Jim Jones, they trying to erase us from history. I'm not gonna even name up.
Joel Santana said that niggas is trying to erase New York from the history books when it come to fashion, when it come to this. And I don't know if that's true or not, but my question is, why is Alexander, my bad, why are y'all trying to erase Africa Bambaataa and the freaks that come out at night from the history books? We ain't jack. New York niggas ain't jack. It don't matter what you jacking. History is history, homie. It don't matter. You gotta jack it. It's history. You can't not jack it. You can't say, oh, we ain't jacking that part. We created hip hop, but we ain't jacking the homo niggas who was involved with it. Well, no, you gotta jack. You jacking that. Pause. You jacking that. Yeah, you jacking that. You right about that too. We run fashion. Well, how about all the homo niggas who was dressing y'all? Versace, Amiri. All these dudes is homosexuals. All the name brand niggas that y'all say that Maury. All these dudes that y'all we created the fashion. Well, the homosexual niggas is dressing y'all. And then y'all go to the world and portray this shit and y'all push it on the world. And y'all pushing an agenda that y'all didn't even know y'all was pushing. The only thing that I ever respected from New York when it came to the fashion was the fatigue outfits. That's something that, because again, in Virginia, nigga, we was doing our own shit. Like, you know, the hustlers was going to get the Gucci and shit like that, but we was doing our own thing. You understand? And I will admit that I was influenced by Nas, by seeing Nas in that fatigue outfit. It made me go to an Army and Navy store, and it made me buy fatigue shit. I bought the blue fatigue. I had the Desert Storm fatigue. I had the motherfucking the forest fatigue. The hat, the fatigue hat with the fatigue. In the wintertime, had the fatigue pants with the fatigue jackets. I wasn't wearing Timberlands like that, though. I had like polo boots and shit. I was wearing like polo boots. That's what we was doing in VA. We was wearing polo boots. We wasn't wearing Timbs like that when I was coming up. But I can admit that part. You understand what I'm saying? I can admit that part. Like, nigga, I didn't like construction Timbs when I was young. The camo shit was contagious. That shit, when I saw Nas in that shit, that nigga just looked so cool to me as a young nigga. It was so influencing. It was like so influential to me. Like when I seen Nas with that chip tooth, I didn't never want the chip tooth. Like I didn't like that shit. I didn't understand that, but that's some New York shit. Nigga chip his tooth, he don't get it fixed. I ain't understand that. But the hat, I'm like, where the fuck did he get that from? That's when I got aware of the Army and Navy store. Before Nas, I didn't even know what the fuck an Army and Navy store was. I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I I didn't know what it was. We didn't have the internet. We had to like look into it. We had to like figure it out. Nigga, the old head niggas was like, oh, you get that from the Army and Navy store. We had one of those downtown. Nigga went down. This before it got expensive because nobody was wearing that shit. I went down there and bought all that, the jackets and everything. The next year, all that shit was expensive. The jacket was like, shit was all expensive now. It was there. But when I bought all mine, salute. I'm 40. Matter of fact, I'm 41. Yeah, I'm 41. You see the grays in the bed. I'm an old head. I'm an OG. So my point of even saying all that is to say, it's always been a underlying homosexuality situation going on in New York. Always, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to the main things that you New York niggas is claiming that y'all gave to the people, that y'all gave to the culture, that y'all pushed out to the world, it's all of that shit has an underlying homosexual rainbow coalition agenda being pushed through it. All the names that y'all was showing us, all of them shits was made by homosexual people. You know, all of the hip hop shit that was going on. How you think Russell Simmons, why you think he out there in Bali some goddamn where hiding out, Russell Simmons? When I was growing up, Russell Simmons was like a god. He was like the fucking head of Def Jam. He owned that shit. Like, that nigga name was godly. Come to find out, he been indulging in all type of weird activity with his ass out in Bali right now, escaping extradite. They don't want to extradite the nigga because he in Bali. Y'all niggas created hip hop and y'all created now. I wanna kind of land with this. Back to Lil Yachty and the homosexual shit that's going on in Atlanta. One thing I heard Zip with the Drip say, I heard Scheme Team say it, I heard a few other New York niggas say this. A lot of New York niggas is in Atlanta. It's a lot of New York niggas in Atlanta. It's a lot of Brooklyn, Queens niggas, Manhattan. All these New York niggas is in Atlanta. The homosexual capital of the fucking world. Think about this. Atlanta used to be trap music. Salute to T.I.P. I know he did the Crime Watchers video and all that, but I gotta say something. T.I.P., that nigga is a legend when it comes to this music, when it comes to Atlanta trap music. That nigga is a legend. A legend. And when T.I. used to rap and we used to buy his albums and he was prominent, there wasn't a bunch of gay people in Atlanta, bro. It wasn't, you didn't hear these niggas saying like, yo, Atlanta is like the gay capital. Like, that shit was like the South. It was like the dungeon. It was like Big Boy and Outkast. It was like a whole nother region. It was like the South. It was the South. You know, niggas had that down South swag, that down South that dialect. We had the mud. It was the South. But all of a sudden, when Atlanta starts booming and all these New York niggas move to Atlanta, then all of a sudden it's the homosexual capital of the world. Am I reaching? Nobody didn't notice that. All of a sudden now it's the fucking gay niggas. Excuse my language. These niggas is all over Atlanta. It used to didn't be like that. I went to Atlanta as a kid. It was not like that, bro, where you go in the mall and see niggas with size 13 high heels on. So my wheels started turning when these niggas was saying that all the New York niggas is in Atlanta. Oh man, Zip said my whole neighborhood is in Atlanta, the homosexual capital of the world. So you niggas could go anywhere. Texas, y'all can go anywhere. And y'all went to the homosexual capital of the world. You got to start putting these things together. And then you got Lil Yachty. You got Lil Yachty smacking his mouth like he just, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga right here. Look at this nigga right here. Look at his eyes. Look at his mouth. Nasty work, boy. Nasty work. Why is all, yeah, bro. I was in Atlanta when I was a kid. I went to Lenox Mall, all that. The shit was like the South. It reminded me of Virginia. I didn't feel out of place. I went to Atlanta a couple of years ago, man. And I saw football player niggas in high heel shoes in public, nigga, walking around this motherfucker in front of kids and everything. This nigga's shoe was a size 13 to 16. It was big, nigga. And his feet was huge, nigga, in high heel shoes. But the New York niggas is moving down there by drones. These niggas is picking up and they going to Atlanta. And ain't nobody put two and two together yet. It ain't that much motherfucking money in Atlanta. Trust me. It's a lot of poor people in Atlanta. Everybody ain't getting money. It's a lot of scammers in Atlanta. It's a lot of motherfuckers that look like money. Everybody ain't going down there because they think it's some money down there. So why would a nigga whole neighborhood go down there? I guarantee you every one of them niggas ain't rich. What the fuck you doing down there? What is you doing in Atlanta? That's what the real question is. We need to ask all these New York niggas down there, what the fuck you doing down there? Now, if you show that you got a big bag and you done went down there and you done made $1 million, I'ma respect that. But if you go down there and you work in a regular, what did you, nah, nigga? Yeah. You down there and you ain't rich and you ain't one of them type niggas. You just a regular nigga. Well, what the fuck you doing down there? Well, guess what's down there in abundance? Guess what's down there waiting for them New York niggas in abundance? Them type niggas. Yeah. Yeah, nigga right here gonna do his mouth like this. He waiting for them niggas. This is why now, correct me if I'm wrong. All these New York niggas, and I told y'all the underlining of hip hop is homosexual shit. The underlining of all the fashion that y'all was promoting is homosexual shit. You had the freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. You went from that, the niggas shooting and killing and rapping and nigga what? Because it was a bunch of homo shit going on in between there and turn them niggas out. Now them niggas killing each other. Now they shooting up shit. Now you got Mav Hoffa punching niggas in the face and laying down with goddamn misfit Javante Tank Davis. And then when the shit get all the way out of hand, when New York is just uncontrollable no more, you can't control it, it's all the way fucked up. Now all them same niggas, they pack up and they go down to Atlanta. They go down to Atlanta, good old Atlanta, where you got a nigga. All this smacking his mouth. All this So if you ain't a nigga that's rich in Atlanta, what the saucy capital? Yeah, Scott. Niggas could have moved anywhere. Florida, Texas. Huh? North Carolina, Charlotte. Huh? Jersey. It's some money in Jersey. Philly. It's some money in Philly. Huh? All these niggas is in Atlanta. It ain't enough hoes in Atlanta. It ain't enough bitches in Atlanta. It's way more of these kind of guys in Atlanta. Big salute to the chat, man. You already know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Run them likes up. You know what I'm saying? You know, salute to New York City, man. Salute to Atlanta. I don't got a dog in a fight. I'm gonna expose that shit. I'm from Virginia, 757 Norfolk, VA. I'm from Virginia, homie. I see this shit from the outside looking in. You New York niggas, man, you know, you are the uncles and you are the granddads and the old head niggas who want to tell all these other dudes about what y'all used to do. And y'all ain't even telling the story right. Y'all ain't even telling the story right. Yo, we got the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? We was hustling. All them hustling niggas came from North Carolina and came from the South, nigga. Malcolm X ain't from New York. That nigga's from Indiana, nigga. Scheme Team, nigga, you are from fucking Ohio. Idaho some motherfucking where. You been peeling potatoes for the last 5 years. Nigga, you ain't from New York City, nigga. Why you think y'all niggas always come back down south? Because really, that's where y'all from, nigga. Y'all from the south, B. Your biggest hustler, Frank Matthews, is from North Carolina, nigga. So y'all the old heads that want to tell the story about hustling, about getting money, about X, Y, and Z, and y'all ain't even telling the story right. Y'all lying. Y'all want to tell the story about creating hip-hop. Yeah, we created hip-hop. We created this. And then y'all want to leave out Africa Bambaataa and all the goddamn freaks that came out at night at the, yeah, when they was doing that. Y'all want to leave that part out. And I gave y'all, you know, the full utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely influenced the world. We didn't know y'all had that homo shit going on. When we fell in love with hip hop, we didn't know Africa Bambaataa was getting his rocks off and doing what he was doing with all you little rappers. No disrespect, bro. I hate Virginia. Laughing out loud. I was in the Navy. It was a car case. And y'all law system different. I hate that place. Now I want to say this, Kev. And you know what? I can appreciate you saying that. This right here is just going to show you how non-biased I am when it comes to this. Nigga, I hate Virginia too. I love where I'm from. I love the 757. I love my hood. I love my niggas. But Virginia is the first slave land, homie. Virginia is one of the places where the first slaves supposedly came at, nigga. So Virginia is a racist place. Yeah, the 757, Norfolk, Virginia. You know where I'm from. It's a lot of niggas around there. That's where you gonna end up going if you a hustler. That's where you gonna end up going if you in the Navy. That's where you gonna end up going if you want city life and all that type of shit. But nigga, Virginia as a whole is racist as hell, nigga. When you get outside of Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Bad News and all that, you go to like Blacksburg and Roanoke, Virginia, nigga. So see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not like these New York niggas where I'm gonna act like it's this, that, and the third, and I'm not gonna tell that side of the story. Why you think I got property in Jersey and I got property in Florida? Why you think that? I could easily bought up property in VA, nigga, for what? I ain't with none of that. The laws, the court system, nigga, you will lose your life, nigga. They'll take your license, nigga. You will never drive again in Virginia, nigga. Yo, yeah, you will never drive again. Yo, come down 95 South, come from New York, drive to Virginia. When you get through Maryland and all that, and you get to Virginia, and you cross that motherfucking that state line right there, it's a big ass Confederate flag right there at that gas station. And if you know, you know. That flag is there to let you know exactly where you at. To let you know exactly where you at. What that? Just talk, real talk. What it do, nigga? All my New York niggas went to ATL. No, any type black person went there to excel. Nah, nigga. I got a lot. Nah, homie. Yo, hey, just talk, real talk. I got a homie from Brooklyn, New York, East New York. The nigga who brought me up there because I was the gun connect. The nigga who brought me to his projects, to Fairfield, to Linden projects, to the Red Hook, to all of that, where I was moving those things at. That nigga left New York and went to Texas, and he got a big ass house in Texas. It's way more money in Texas. It's way more possibilities for black people in Texas, nigga. It's way more land in Texas. It's way more excel potential in Texas. I'm trying to give you some game, just talk, real talk. Yeah, we had our back and forth. Yeah, but being real with you, it's, nigga, what make people think Atlanta is so much potential in Atlanta? The niggas you know in Atlanta, show me they Instagram page, show me the money they making, show me what they doing out there. It is not like that in Atlanta. And let me tell you, just like Virginia, Atlanta's the same way. Niggas talk about Atlanta like it's a state. Yo, Atlanta is this. Bro, when you get outside of Atlanta, you get into Macon, Savannah, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, all these outskirts of Atlanta. Nigga, that shit ain't like Atlanta, boy. That shit is hillbilly cracker. Boy, what? They'll smoke your ass. You get outside of, man, Atlanta is a small city. Atlanta is a city. You got Georgia all around that, homie. Just talk real talk. I'm talking to you, man. I'm talking to you, homie. These niggas got y'all thinking that Atlanta is this place where y'all everybody is prosperity. We want to excel. Them niggas going to Atlanta and going broke. It's a small percentage of niggas that's going out there and getting to a bag. Y'all letting Instagram and social media confuse you niggas. So for all the New York niggas that went down there, that didn't get rich, that don't got millions of dollars, that's not having big houses, that's not owning businesses, what the fuck they doing down there? Just talk real talk. That's my question to you. What they doing down there? They still down there. They ain't, look, hey, look, they ain't go to Atlanta, say, yo, it didn't work out. The money ain't, I ain't really was able to run up the bag like that. I'm gonna go back to New York. Fuck it. I'm going back home. They didn't do that. Them niggas went down to Atlanta. Fucked up the money, right? And stayed in Atlanta because they got boyfriends down there. They boyfriend is in Atlanta. Bro, and listen. I'm a nigga that you probably should listen to when I'm telling you certain things like this, because I deal with this shit. I deal with paper, nigga. I own property. I know where it's popping at, nigga. I know what the real estate market look like, nigga. I know about inflation. I know about motherfucking property. What you talking? Y'all niggas, they done confused y'all and got y'all thinking Atlanta is a state or something. Atlanta is a fucking city, homie. Full of homosexual zesty dudes. You got outside of Atlanta, you got Macon, Georgia. You got Savannah, Georgia. You got Marietta, Georgia. This is all outside of Atlanta, my nigga. That shit ain't real. You niggas is confused. These niggas got y'all, and again, they got y'all confused like this because they need to hide the fact that they down there for homosexual activity. See, when hip hop was created, those gangster rap niggas was able to hide behind the gangster persona and hide the homosexual activity. Africa Bambaataa was able to hide behind all the feathers and shit to hide the homosexual activity. Once you can't hide it no more, them niggas broke out. Where can we go? We can't do this shit in New York no more. Yo, let's go to Atlanta, nigga. Let's go to Atlanta. What we gonna tell the people? Yo, we gonna tell them that we went down there for prosperity. And we went down there to excel, and we went down there because black people is getting rich. We broke it fuck. These niggas scammers. These niggas party promoters. These niggas is broke. Nigga, Atlanta is not what you was trying to make it out to be, Just Talk. I'm here to tell you, homie. And now, at one point it was. But now with everybody going down there and inflation, that shit is terrible, B. Hey, Just Talk. Let me tell you something, man. In the 90s, Atlanta has something called the Freaknik. Nigga, won't no homo niggas walking around a Freaknik, homie. Wasn't no niggas in high heel shoes walking around a Freaknik, homie. Wasn't no Shamars. Wasn't none of these weird ass dudes in Atlanta walking around a Freaknik. I'm trying to give you some game. I don't know. You ain't my age, so I don't even know what you know about what Atlanta was doing in the 90s. Nigga, you was a baby or something like that. When was you born again? When was you born, homie? Because you talking about the 90s. What the fuck? How old was you in the 90s? In the 90s, like 94, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm 11, 12. I'm going on 15 years old. 4 years apart. Okay, you close. You older than I thought you was, homie. I thought you was way younger than that. But in the 90s, you can look at all the old videos that they got of the Freaknik. It won't no homo niggas walking around Atlanta. So now the question is, again, when did that shit happen? When TIP in the early 2000s, that homosexual shit wasn't jumping in Atlanta. That wasn't no thing out there like that. When Outkast was going on, that wasn't no thing. When Big Meech and them niggas was out there, that wasn't no thing in Atlanta, homie. When Big Meech was out there hustling, it wasn't no thing with a bunch of homosexual dudes walking around Atlanta. But somehow, some way, you New York niggas made y'all way to Atlanta. You New York niggas started filling up Atlanta. And here we are. Here we are. Diddy was doing the majority of his work in New York City. Ask yourself this, Just Talk. Why nobody from Atlanta came out and said that Diddy was doing X, Y, and Z to him? Why is always something popping off in New York? Diddy was doing his dirt in New York. Diddy only went to Atlanta because he opened up a club called 112. He was getting some money in Atlanta. And like I said, it's a lot of niggas that's getting money. If you point out the New York niggas that was getting money, I'ma respect that. But how about all the New York niggas that's down there that ain't getting no money, homie? That's not rich. They not getting no money. Why are they down there? How you know that? Just Talk Real Talk. He said they get the mooks from ATL because ATL mooks is regular. Well, my question to you, nigga, is how do you know that? Just talk. Just talk. Slow down, homie. You type it too fast, homie. Listen to me real quick. How the fuck did you know that? You said that like it was a fact, my G. I am original. Aboriginal. Salute for that two-piece nugget. You know, I ain't gonna blame that on New York. I'm not gonna blame it on New York and say New York is the cause of it. But I'm just saying these New York niggas is in Atlanta for what? Why is they all in Atlanta? It ain't that much money in Atlanta, homie. I'm telling you. Okay, he said, I said they never told because being a move and is regular down there. Bro, respectfully, Just Talk. Think about what you're saying, man. Being a mook in New York is regular. Africa Bambaataa, the village, y'all got a whole area called the village where the mooks get popping at. Y'all got the mook parade that y'all have there every year. Come on, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, B? This is why I be having to address New York niggas, because they'll act like they'll tell a story and they'll leave shit out. Oh, it's regular down there, but they'll act like it ain't regular in New York. Nigga, y'all have a fucking mook parade every year. Hey, Just Talk Real Talk. You pay taxes that go into that mook parade. You help pay for it. Come on, man. You got to be real. And that's the only reason why I did this live. That's the only reason why I stepped in. 319 people in the chat, man. Run them likes up. Is because you can't say one without the other, homie. You can't act like it's regular in ATL, but don't act like it's regular in New York City. Y'all got a whole village called the Village. Y'all got a whole fucking community called the Village. Nah, Jamal, let me address that, right? And I said something about that early in this chat. New York City biggest hustlers come from the South. Y'all biggest hustlers. And luckily for you guys, I'm well versed in this shit. I know I spent time in New York City, ATL, Texas, Florida, Thailand. Nigga, I done been around. Frank Matthews is the biggest hustler to ever come out of New York City. His name is Frank Matthews, the biggest hustler and the biggest hustler to never snitch. And he's from North Carolina. Frank Lucas, he's a rat, one of y'all biggest hustlers. He's from North Carolina. And I could go down the list of these niggas, B. Malcolm X is from Indiana. New York is just a place full of South niggas. Harlem was not even Harlem until Southern niggas came to Harlem. Y'all didn't have the Harlem Renaissance, none of that shit, until niggas from the South packed up their bags and moved to Harlem. Hold on. Album Original. Appreciate that 5-piece nugget. Pro Thug and them was wearing dresses and purses, not New York dudes. Okay, listen to me. Thug, yeah, I agree with you. Thug wore dress. New York niggas wear purses. Thug wears a dress. New York niggas wear purses. What are we doing? We not rocking with that. New York niggas wear purses. Thug wore dress. And I said something about Thug earlier. Cause I told the nigga, he said, yo, slime this. He said slime was created in slime was created in New York City. Now, slime in a dress was created in Atlanta. But the original word slime, that's Noriega. That's the war report. Nigga, I'm old enough to remember that. I was from Virginia. I'm from Virginia. We never attached ourselves to that shit. When, certain things that New York niggas was saying, we didn't talk like that. So he was saying slime in the war report. We wasn't saying slime in Virginia. But I remember him saying that. I remember Noriega saying slime. But, I think, and again, that's why I say it ain't nothing. Atlanta, hey, nigga, we created slime. First off, hold on, nigga. I'm gonna let you talk for yourself with your mook activity, homie.
It's ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now.
Smack your fucking lips like that.
All the slang, slime, twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. What are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime?
That nigga's
It's
a mook.
Atlanta.
That nigga's a mook, son. Yo. Hey, listen, B. Slime. Twin. Hey, nigga, shut your fucking mook. Hey, yo, bro. It triggers something inside me. I just want to backhand your mouth, homie. I really do. But slime is not a Atlanta slang. It's not an Atlanta thing. Slime in a dress is an Atlanta thing. See, you niggas like to tell half of the story, make the shit sound good, and put it out there. And it's up to niggas like me to correct you little niggas. It's up for dudes like me to step in and say, hold up, homie, you got it fucked up. Slime came from Noriega in the war report, respectfully. Slime in the dress, that homo shit with the bag and the dress with the nigga had a tennis skirt on. I remember seeing Young Thug in a fucking black tennis skirt with a purse on. Nigga talking about free Thug for what? I never said free Thug one time, nigga. You never heard me on this channel say free Thug or want for what, nigga? Why you think these dudes is painting their nails, Young Thug? Why you think these niggas is wearing dresses and purses, Young Thug? Slime in a dress came from Atlanta. So Lil Yachty, before you try to take away from what... Hey, listen, take the little red dot and run it back. I gave New York niggas they props, but just talk real talk. I gave the old New York they props. You New York niggas don't deserve none of that. You New York dudes, you young New Yorkers, y'all sensitive. Y'all think niggas is hating on New York. Y'all niggas is sensitive. The old New York, I never heard a New York nigga come down from New York when I was young and say, yo, these niggas hating on New Yorkers. Back in the day, them old head New York niggas didn't give a fuck if y'all hated or not. Nigga, they was New Yorkers, nigga. They was in their Timberland boots, they fatigue shit. They'll stomp you out, nigga. They was rolling Philly blunts and Dutch Masters and White Owls, nigga. I remember that shit. Nigga, what you talking about? These niggas, these New York niggas is soft as Dollar Tree cotton. They followers. They doing drill music. So I gave New York they props, bro. Trust me. The epicenter. Niggas don't. That's a part of the movie that stood out to me in the NWA movie. The NWA movie. Dr. Dre, his first artist that they showed him trying to record with some New York niggas. And he told Ice Cube and he told Eazy-E, yo, chill out, we in the studio. I got some New York niggas. I can't think of their name. I got some New York niggas coming through. I'm gonna have them rap these raps that Ice Cube wrote and we gonna blow up. That's what he thought he was gonna blow up with. But they had their little confrontation. He didn't go to Ice Cube and say, Ice Cube, you a rapper. He didn't go to Eazy-E and say, Eazy-E, you a rapper. He got some niggas from New York, nigga. Had them come to the studio and tried to, you understand what I'm saying? New York was New York, homie. The Big Apple was the Big Apple, B. Y'all niggas fumbled that. So now we got a lot of you niggas, Zippy with the drippy, Just Talk, you old head niggas. Yo, New York, you know, I saw Scheme live yesterday, Just Talk. I really was, I didn't even, I wanted to go in his comment section so bad. I saw you in there, but I stood back. I didn't say a word. I said, you know what? I'm going to just talk about it when I get to the big house. But I saw, yo, nigga, we created it. Shut your motherfucking old ass up, nigga. We ain't wear Maury's. Hey, Just Talk, real talk. Tell Scheme Team we didn't fucking wear Maury's, nigga. We was just wearing Maury's. Nigga, we ain't wear Maury's, nigga. We ain't wearing Nietzsche where I was from, homie. We was buying Gucci and shit from Georgetown. We was doing that before we knew what y'all was doing. We didn't know about Canal Street. We ain't know y'all was getting fake Gucci belts, fake Michael Jordans, fake motherfucking Rolexes, fake buffs and all that shit. All that shit was fake what y'all niggas was wearing. Y'all the old head nigga telling us about what y'all used to do. Y'all the old head nigga telling us about the cars y'all used to drive, and we ain't seen y'all driving in 10 years, nigga. You been riding a bus for 10 years, but you want to tell me about a Mercedes Benz and back in the day when you was driving a motherfucking Benz, nigga. Majority what? Majority what? It gotta be a dude like me, Just Talk, cause I'm like I said, I fuck with New Yorkers. New York niggas, real New York niggas, they rock with me, homie. They don't, real New York niggas, they don't take nothing I'm saying and be like, oh, that nigga's hating on the. They don't do that. And I used to fight y'all niggas. Hey, Just Talk, when y'all used to come down to y'all aunties' houses back in the day, y'all used to come to Virginia, y'all used to come to Mississippi, Alabama, Mace, he from Jacksonville, Florida. I was the nigga in the neighborhood. You be there for the summertime. About 2 weeks go by, nigga, we fighting at the basketball court. I'ma fight you, nigga. Cause I'm tired of hearing about the bodega. I'm tired of hearing about what New York got, what y'all got. I don't want to hear, nigga, and I ain't know that them J's was real. I ain't know they had colorways like that. Nigga, we fighting. I used to fight y'all niggas all the time, yeah. And then 2-3 summers later, we be best of friends like this. These niggas my niggas. They live in Brooklyn right now, East New York. Right now, I can make a phone call right now to the hood, right there. Linden Projects, Red Hook, Pennsylvania Avenue. I got people all over there, nigga. I used to fight them niggas. Nigga, them shits with, nah, nigga, you was getting, you got Broadway confused with Canal Street. You was going to Canal Street, Just Talk. Nah, cause you know why? Nah, we don't be hating on y'all, nigga. Y'all just don't understand that y'all from the South. Nigga, you from the South. Your mama from the South, nigga. Zip with the drip, his parents and his family from Mississippi. Y'all, nigga, New York is just a melting pot for Southerners that come. We made New York, nigga. Y'all ain't make New York. Harlem wasn't even Harlem until we came to Harlem, and we brought jazz to Harlem, and we made that shit jumping. Y'all wasn't doing nothing in New York. Wasn't even no place for niggas like that until we came there. This niggas are scheme even say we go down south, our cousins. Nah, nigga, we just fight down south. And we got guns down south. You come down south, nigga, we want to fight. Nobody hating on y'all. Scheme said this too, Just Talk Real Talk. He said, yo, I remember going to VA and the niggas ain't know they ain't never seen these Jordans before. We wasn't hating on the Jordans. We was like, damn, where y'all get those from? Nigga, I got 5 East Bay magazines. I done been to the East Bay magazine. I done been to the Foot Locker. I ain't never seen those Jordans. Where's you getting them from, nigga? And the New York nigga try to front on you. Nah, you know, this just what you get in New York. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, son? This just what we got in New York City. You know what I mean? Whole fucking time, these niggas was stopping over there in Chinatown at the Canal Street goddamn buff market buying $23 Jordans that the goddamn Vietnamese people, and they done stitched up all these weird ass Jordans, and they trying to front on us like they cost $300. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, nigga, they cost $300. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Why we ain't never seen them again? Them same Jordans y'all niggas was wearing, they ain't never came back out in retro. We ain't never seen them Jordans again. Cause the motherfucking Vietnamese people on Canal Street, just talk real talk. I done already told everybody that then came through this live about Canal Street that don't know about it. So don't ain't no reason trying to front, homie. I done already told them about Canal Street. You know what I'm saying? I done already put them down on Canal Street. I done already lined them up. I done already told them what y'all was doing. Them fake ass Jordans y'all was wearing. Nigga, Scheme say them niggas was looking at our Jordans. Yeah, we looking like where y'all getting them J's, cause we getting money too, nigga. We want them Jordans. Come to find out the damn Vietnamese people was handing you down Jordan, nigga, $20, nigga. And look, just talk real talk, salute to him, you know what I'm saying? Up and coming YouTuber, you know, I went and looked, that's a whole nother story, right? He just did the same thing y'all niggas used to do back in the day. He came in my chat and tried to front on niggas like them shits was, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? They was 300, that's the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas was on Canal Street. Y'all used to come down to Alabama, come down to Mississippi, come down to Virginia and do that same shit you just did. Yo, son, these is from New York, son, you know what I mean? I got the Halloween 12s. You know what I mean? Orange and black Halloween 12s. You ain't never seen these because these is in New York, son. Like, damn, son, them shits is in New York. We can't even goddamn get them joints. How much them shits is, you know what I mean? $350, son. You know what I mean? I got these joints for $300, $290. We like, damn, them shits $290 back in the day. Like, damn, we got the money. But niggas, so I couldn't wait to get to New York. I couldn't wait to get to New York City. And when I turned 21, I made my way to New York City. And guess where my nigga BD took me? Canal Street. He said, yo, nigga, look at this shit. And he told me, nigga, this what we used to come down to Virginia in. This, right, look at this shit. And I was so mind blown. A whole street, nigga, with different vendors. You can get Gucci belts, Gucci shirts, Gucci hats, Gucci jackets, nigga, all Jordans, any kind of fucking Jordans, Gucci, everything, Louis Vuitton, nigga, buffs, Louis, I was buying, nigga, you could buy like fucking Louis glasses, all that shit. Everything, $20. Oh, and listen to me, the shit look real. It ain't no, I ain't talking down on them. Nigga, the shit look real than a motherfucker. Oh, you gonna get, nigga, you gonna get over. Bitch, these shits was, these motherfuckers, they belt with $2,000, bitch. You see this motherfucker, this the new Gucci shit. This the new print. They done printed up the new Gucci shit. Them Vietnamese people was doing this shit 30 years ago. And the nigga talking, we hating on y'all. How the fuck we hating, nigga? We was saluting y'all. We was saying, damn, man, them some nice ass Jordans. And the whole time y'all was fucking, y'all was doing us dirty. Just talk, y'all was fucking doing us dirty. And wonder why I was fighting you niggas. I was fighting you New York niggas when y'all was coming down to Virginia. Hey, man, big salute, man. Hey, yo, you know, just talk real talk, man. You know, hey, man, go check his channel out, man. Just talk, real thoughts. See if you like his content. You know what I'm saying? You like what he doing, man. Subscribe to his channel. He trying to get his numbers up. You got to understand something, man. The real is the real. You know what I mean? And being as though I'm a Virginia nigga, I'm just going to keep it real my Virginia way. But, you know, when I saw Canal Street, I respected this shit. I was like, God damn, I was very tempted to buy some shit from there. But I had already been exposed to Neiman Marcus's and different, you know, Georgetown. And I wasn't buying no fake shit. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a lot of money. But, you know, this YouTube shit is YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's really real, then it's really real. And the nigga, like, just talk real talk. You see me and him go back and forth. You know, 235 people in the chat. We definitely running these numbers up. And yeah, you got to know, just because you see me and him going back and forth in his YouTube thing, don't mean you and him can go back and forth. Don't mean you gonna come and talk shit to the homie and niggas ain't gonna ride on you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna mob on you. It's the same thing with what happened with Mav Hoffa. You know, I just want to put that out there because the homie is in the chat. Niggas already know what it is. You go in my community section, you already know how I was You know how I was giving it up when me and him was doing our thing. But yeah, this shit is real. This section is real, homie. And I had to address this from both angles, from a grown man business perspective, because it's you only gonna get it real. I'm giving you this dope straight off the brick into the bottles, man. I don't sugarcoat this shit. We not putting nothing else on it. We not stepping on this shit. We not dancing on it. So when I tell you to go check out Just Talk Real Talk, help him run his numbers up, I mean that. That's the homie. You know what I mean? Me and Just Talk. You a big nigga, so I be seeing you doing your little workout videos and shit, right? You would have been a nigga that came to VA, chilling with your family. We would have been cool for about 3 weeks. About mid-July type shit is dead hot, nigga. We was gonna fight, nigga. You would have had to do something. You know what I'm saying? I would have fought you. Straight up, nigga. They was the fucking basketball court, yo. Whoa. The nigga started, yeah, nigga, because I was that nigga that was gonna fight you. It's never hate, though. You gotta earn your keep, nigga. And then after that, you would have came down the next summer. You know what I'm saying? A year later, and nigga, we would have been best of friends. I've been fucking, what we doing? Nah, yeah, I'm gonna fight you, nigga. That's what I would have did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So me and you, we bump heads on YouTube cause we grown now. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to something you were saying the other night. And you was 100% right. You know what I'm saying? This shit, man, like, this shit YouTube, homie, like, nigga, it ain't no beef. I ain't never had no beef with no New York niggas. New York niggas love me. I went to Rikers Island. I left with like 15 phone numbers because them niggas knew that I got plugged with guns and I was from VA. New York niggas love me, man. I come with a bag full of guns and 1,000 bullets in that motherfucker. They niggas love me, right? So it ain't never no hate. But, you get to going doing this and doing that, and then you got to kind of double back and realize, nigga, you know what this is? This shit is YouTube. These niggas, these is the mooks right here. These niggas is the real problem. You know what I'm saying? These is the niggas. These is the niggas that's gonna speak on New York. These is the niggas that's hating on New York.
When I say that the culture.
This nigga got a hoodie on. He don't even understand the hoodie this whole style come from New York City. He talking about swag and style and what niggas run what. And this shit, this hoodie right here is not a South thing. This is not a nigga, this is not a ATL style right here. This is a New York City style right here. These is the niggas hating.
It's ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now. All the slang.
And the nigga popping his motherfucking mouth like that, son. This nigga popping his fucking mouth. Nasty work. Nasty. That nigga opened his mouth. Look how he sucked in like he opened his mouth right there. That's some nasty shit. We ain't gonna go no more with you, Yachty. So them niggas is the haters, man. Me, I ain't no hater. I'm not gonna bend, break, or fold, nigga. I'm one of them Virginia niggas. I ain't gonna bend, break, fold, nigga. If I found out you was at Canal Street, I'ma tell everybody, man, them niggas. I went back to Virginia, man. You know these niggas. Niggas couldn't believe it, bro. These niggas been coming down here all these years and these something with these Canal Jordans on. Canal Street, nigga. I took pictures. Look at this shit. I had Polaroid pictures, nigga. We didn't have smartphones. I was taking pictures of Polaroid camera, nigga, printing them up, showing my niggas in VA that it ain't all what it seems, homie. They lied to us. Hey, look, hey, Just Talk, I ain't gonna bullshit you. Nigga, if I was from New York, you think I wouldn't have touched Canal Street, nigga, before school? Boy, hey, nigga, boy, we was praying for some shit like that. A whole fucking street with fake shit that look real, where we could like finesse, cause our mamas ain't got all the money. Mama don't want to spend $200. Yeah, the J's was like 180. Them shits was expensive even back in the day, my nigga. Like it was a rare time where they was like 100. You could get them for like $100 out the East Bay. You know what I mean? But if we had a Canal Street in Virginia, I would have went to the Canal Street too. Salute. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have fronted on y'all nigga. Well, maybe I probably would have. I wouldn't have told y'all it was from Canal Street neither. I would have said, fuck it, nigga, this some Virginia shit. Where you get those Jordans from, yo? You know what I mean? Out in Virginia, you know what I mean? We got, hitting, you know what I mean? We got all this, you know what I mean? You gotta go to Virginia to get this. That's how y'all New York niggas used to be. Yo, you gotta go to New York to get this, son. You know what I mean? You can't really get this nowhere else. I'm like, damn, son, you gotta go to New York? Yeah, man, you can't get it from the East Bay, son. It's New York, you know what I mean? Just be like, fuck them niggas. Word, word. Nah, we do Canal stuff in the Air Force. Yeah, you know what though? Yeah, for sure. Cause y'all was running. My man used to tell me that he could tell it was from Canal Street, but I couldn't tell. And my nigga, bro, I could have bought all kind of shit from there, and I could have stunned it for like a year or two. Niggas wouldn't have known it was fake. Them Vietnamese people was good, man. Good people, good people, good people. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We on 125 minutes in. Big salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. You already know what I'm about to do. You already know what I'm about to do. Yeah. Yeah, we about to get in that hot tub. Yeah, man. I got a flight. I'm gonna be in New York tomorrow. So I got a flight tomorrow around like 2:30. Yeah, I got a flight tomorrow around like 2:30, man. So I gotta wash clothes and finish packing up. A big salute to the chat. Nah. Hey, just talk about Barry, man. I got an old lady. I got a full-time shorty. I leave the hoes to y'all, man. You single niggas. You know, I don't like chasing hoes no more, man. I'm good, man. It's too much energy, man. I got an old lady. I call her right now. She get in there. I tell her I call my old lady right now. Get, you know what I mean? Goddamn, yeah. Get your ass in there. You know, we skinny dipping tonight. And we skinny dipping tonight. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gotta take you out the motherfucking Cobone. I ain't gotta take you out the dinner. I ain't gotta do none of that. I tell you, we skinny dipping tonight. And we skinny dipping tonight. That's the beautiful thing. Your marriage is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Yeah, I be seeing you, man. I be seeing you keep grinding, homie. Real shit, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing you, you know what I mean? Keep grinding, man. Keep doing what you doing. Whatever it is you doing, whatever it is you doing it for, you gonna have it. So just prepare yourself. Opportunity meets preparation. That's when you get the best results. When opportunity meets preparation, that's when you get the best results. So, you know, whatever you asking for at night, whatever you dreaming about, whatever energies you putting into the universe, when you alone and you asking, you saying, this what I want for my life, this what I want, I'm gonna get this shit. Trust me, you gonna get it, nigga. It's gonna come. But when it do happen, you just gotta be prepared for it. You know what I mean? You gotta be prepared for it. So, you know, just know it's whatever you asking for. I tell my daughter this shit all the time. It's the truth, bro. It happened to me. Like, this shit happened to me. Like, everything I was asking for, that shit came, bro. And then I wasn't fully prepared for it. I was prepared enough to make something happen with it. I was prepared enough to make it last, but I wasn't fully prepared. So I fucked some of it up, and then I was able to make some shit happen. I got lucky, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, the opportunity meets the preparation, man. I be seeing a lot of y'all in these YouTube streets. And you know, my advice to y'all is just know, like, whatever you asking for with pure intentions. Not the shit that's cloudy. You know what I'm saying? The shit that when you ask for it is clear and it's pure. Like, it's pure. You know what I'm saying? And you can take that for however you want to take it. That's what you gonna get. All the other shit, nigga be like, I want to be rich. But why do you want to be rich? Because you want to stun on some niggas, then you probably ain't gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a big house. Why you want a big house? Because you want to stun on niggas, you probably ain't gonna have a big house. Because it's expensive to have this shit. You know, you think I clean that pool? Hell no. I gotta pay for pool maintenance every month. My grass, you think I cut that shit? Hell no. I gotta pay for fucking lawn care service every month. You know what I mean? I got 3 ACs attached to this house. 3. Imagine what my light bill is every month. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that you asking for, you gonna have it. You gonna have it for sure. I on everything, you gonna have it. But you only gonna have the things that you asking for with pure intentions. Everything else, you just trying to stun on niggas, or you just want somebody to see you in the Benz. You probably ain't gonna have the Benz, nigga, because you asking for it and your intentions ain't pure. You not gonna have it. But if you want the Benz because whatever it is that it is, then you trust me, you'll have it. Everything that you supposed to have, you gonna have. So, I'm just talking out, but I say that for Just Talk, Real Talk, and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding, my nigga. Like, this shit all the grind. That's why you might see me driving the truck one day. You might see me at the big house. You might see me about to get in the jacuzzi. Whatever it is I'ma do it because I grind so fucking hard for this, nigga. Like, you understand? It's a reason why everybody don't got a big house, nigga, because everybody think you just gonna live in this big ass house. Nah, nigga. It's way more lights in this house than it is in that apartment, nigga. My light bill be crazy. Yo, you know what I mean? Property taxes, nigga. I paid $8,000 this year in property taxes alone. 8,500, nigga, almost 9K, nigga, just on property taxes. Nobody really gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something it's just when you handling that big dog business, you gonna talk and you gonna move like a big dog. Niggas ain't even gonna know why. They gonna be like, oh, nigga, he bragging. Nah, I ain't bragging. I just move. I'm a big dog, nigga, for real. For real, for real. So, I be seeing you doing your shit. All that was just YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to tell Zip that. Like, that's how I feel about it. When I be watching Zip, I be thinking to myself, like, I want that nigga to win, yo. I be seeing Zip doing this shit. I be thinking to myself, like, why don't one of these rap niggas grab Zip up? The nigga Dick Wolf with Griselda, Cameron, all these niggas that rock with Zip, they like Zip. I be like, I want this nigga to win. I want Zip. I want somebody to put this nigga in a position to get a bag so he could splurge, he could buy some shit, he could see how I feel to do this shit. I ain't no hater, man. Like, and I had back and forth with Zip, just like I had back and forth with Just Talk. Nigga, ain't no hate. This shit just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know you niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? It did. For real, this shit, I get a nice check every month from this. Yeah, I pay down credit card bills and shit. I pay light bill. I do all kind of shit with the YouTube check, nigga, every month. You know what I mean? So I feel like that when I, like, in pure intentions, when I watch Zip shit, I be like, this nigga talented, bro. He got something. I be like, yo, this nigga Zip is something he got. You know what I'm saying? It's infectious. And I just be like, damn, somebody get this nigga a shot, man. Maybe 50 cents. Somebody grab this nigga. 50 from Queens. Why the fuck these niggas ain't? But I know why, though. I kind of know what's going on with that. And I'm going to end it with this. That's why I always say I built this shit organically. This channel, 164 people still in the chat. I built this shit organically from the ground up, because as soon as somebody give you an opportunity, why does somebody give you an opportunity? Do they give you an opportunity because they see potential in you, because they just like you, because they just want you to win? No, they give opportunity to you because they see an investment in you. They see a ROI in you, a return in investment. They see a gain. So if a nigga reach out to Zip, it's because they see that they think they can make money off the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Zip had a whole podcast going where it was like cameras. It was some place outside of his couch and the whole shit he got going on with Pit Cat. He was outside his grand. He was somewhere, nigga. He was doing podcasts with Supreme McGriff's son and Irv Gotti's brother and a whole bunch of niggas, right? Who paid for that podcast? Zip didn't pay for them cameras. Zip didn't pay for that space. Zip didn't pay for them microphones. Who paid for it and why? Because they said to themselves, we can make money off of these podcasts, so let's put them in front of the camera. When those podcasts didn't make money, now we don't see no more podcasts being done. See, I ain't no hater, man. That's real game I'm giving you. Why you think niggas ain't seeing no more Zip with the Drip podcast with these celebrities being done? Because the shit ain't bringing no profit to whoever invested in it. So I'm saying all that to say this. I want to see that nigga Zip win. I want somebody to help that nigga, but I want somebody to help that nigga win, but not take advantage of him or rape him or, you understand? But as far as you, Just Talk Real Talk, and whoever else y'all niggas is in the chat, take your time with your channels. Be direct with your content. Don't just post and waste numbers on your content and post shit and just post it and post it and post it. Nigga, be direct. Get some kind of angle and then hit that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Just Talk Real Talk. I would say something to you, right? I seen a video when you was talking about the Matrix. I thought that was fire. I seen a video when you was talking about like Pop Smoke too. I thought that was fire. The joints you did with Pop Smoke did some numbers. Oh, that's the old lady. That the number you did with Pop joint you did with Pop Smoke did numbers. But I really like when you was breaking down that Matrix joint. And I think once you find a niche, once you find out what the audience like from you, you need to stick with that. Kind of like do multiple videos on something relating to that or in the same realm. When you hit 2,000 views, 3,000 views, 4,000 views, do another video like that. I thought that shit was fire when when you broke down the Matrix shit, because I ain't know that. And then I looked into it and I was like, damn, that is fucking crazy. Fuck me up, homie. Yo, the Matrix and the Terminator and the Black, crazy. But we was kind of going back and forth, so I couldn't tell you that. Word, nigga. Word. I couldn't tell you that. That shit was fire. So I was in the crowd, like, I watched that shit like 4 times. This nigga, and then I got off your channel and I went and did my own research. And I was like, yo, this is ill, my nigga. A black lady wrote the Terminator. A black lady wrote the Matrix. Fire. So when I saw all that, that's what was in my brain. When I seen, I was like, man, he need to stick with that. I think people like that. But I couldn't tell you because you always be I can tell you, I was like, yo, that's fire. But I be saying the same thing about Zip. I be seeing him do certain shit. I be like, man, that's fire. Is it raining? No, that's the jacuzzi. Yeah, man, everybody just keep grinding. Keep your head on the swivel, man. This shit is wicked. You know what I'm saying? These YouTube streets is wicked, dog. This content shit is wicked. You know, it's just the game we playing. So, yeah, man, listen. Keep it grind, bro. Yeah, for real, Joe. Oh, I'm still under 100 views with my music, but I'll get there one day. I'm gonna check your channel out, Joe the Port. I'm gonna check you out. You know, the more we growing, I just understand too, like, and this ain't for nobody, but when you do this shit, you gotta find a lane, bro. You gotta carve out a lane for the real. You gotta be the only one in it. And then you gotta really pursue this shit. You gotta be consistent. You can't like do a video today and don't do a video for tomorrow or the week. You gotta like kind of be consistent, you know what I'm saying? Until you start building up your profile and your subscribers, and you kind of like, I just took a week off. I didn't do a video, Just Talk Real Talk. I ain't do a video for a whole week. I left last week on Monday and I just got back yesterday. I did my first video in a week today. That shit did 18,000 views in no time. This shit was easy, 18K. David L. Hey, yo. Yeah, good question, David. I like that. I like that. Man, listen, you know Big K, man, he from the town. Big K from the town, man. He from the city. I used to, you know, Big K a youngster. I used to sell, you know, he used to come get ounces off me. Big K and Av, they both know me personally. Tay Rock, that's my favorite battle rapper. You know what I mean? Like, Tay Rock, that's my favorite battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen the battle. If the battle drop, I ain't seen it yet. No, I think they battle in like November or something like that. But that's my favorite battle rapper, Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? I knew Tay Rock was him when the way he beat Cortez. That's like a classic battle to me. That shit was like legendary. What he did to Misfit was at that battle. Misfit Javante Tank Davis, she was at that battle. She was looking like she was looking like Javante Tank Davis at that battle. Tay Rock and Cortez. Misfit Javante Tank Davis was right there on stage. Now that I think about it. So that's a hard one, man. I'm 9 times out, I'm gonna go with the home team, homie. I gotta go with the home team. You know what I mean? K he's a beast. But that nigga better have his chops and he better have his shit in order when he go against Tay Rock. You know what I mean? I'm going with the home team. I can't go with Rock, and I got K right there. That's just, yeah, man. I gotta figure out how to bring. I could bring the intro to the live stream. I don't really like doing still recordings for real anymore. I do the still recordings. That's where the intro be at. But the still recordings, man, it's like I like doing them. They just don't do no numbers like that. I get the numbers off the live streams for some reason. My still recordings, them shits do like I did it. My shit, them shits don't do no numbers. Salute. Just talk. Hey, man. Do your thing out there, man. You already know what it is. It ain't no thing. This the urban section. It's the dirty section. This is the dark side section, nigga. Whatever niggas want to call it. This is the algorithm we in. So, nigga, we in there. It ain't no thing. Yeah, salute, man. Get some rest. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tay Rock might do something, man. I'm gonna go with K though. You know, I'm gonna go with K. Yeah, I'm gonna go with K. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop this song. Niggas be asking for that for a while. Big salute to the chat. About to do this Jacuzzi thing, man. So listen, man, y'all already know what time it is. I got this motherfucker lit up. This motherfucker lit up. Yeah, salute. Niggas definitely be asking for that song, man. But you know what's crazy about the song is the beat. I had to get the beat. I had to get the beat that I had recorded it on wasn't the beat with the license. So when I tried to post the shit to the YouTube, the license, the shit was like flagging it. You know what I'm saying? It was saying it was like copywritten and all that. But I paid for the rights to the beat, so I should be able to post it now. I'll probably do that in a couple days. This motherfucker lit up my bed. My daughter was working today. She tired as hell. She tired. Yeah, man, I definitely feel like that. It's time to, it been a little, it been lacking luster, man. It ain't really nobody putting on for the city the way they should be putting on for the city right now. I get a lot of people in my DMs that say that same thing. Like, yo, drop that song, put on for the city. We gonna make some things happen, man. We gonna make some things happen for sure. Oh, shit. Damn. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna have to pop that. What the hell's going on? I got shit in my head. I got damn pop. Damn, I got a bed. Let me see something. Yeah. Shout out my barber. Word to my barber, B. Oh, let's see what this jacuzzi feel like. This shit lit. Woo! That motherfucker cold, bitch. Oh. Whew. That motherfucker feel good, nigga. What? Yeah, VA was doing his thing for a minute. It was doing his thing for a minute. Know what I mean? The game is the game, man. You know, VA, VA is a... Yeah, that shit kind of hurt. I don't know what I was doing with that. Yeah. VA is like a niche market, though. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had our run, though. Definitely had our run, man. Had a good time doing it, too. The city was on fire. Some watermelon. I'm going to eat some watermelon in a few minutes. Oh, no, matter of fact, I ain't going to eat no watermelon. Look at that. I got that motherfucking butter pecan Baskin Robbins. Eat that. That's fire. Hey, listen, man, you already know what time it is. Look, it's still 140 people. See, that's what I'm saying. And it still ain't got 100 likes, man. Niggas be lurking. I'm not sure. We're going to run these likes up to 100. I'm going to hop in this jacuzzi, man. We're going to run these likes up to 100, and then that's when I'm going to log out. Y'all need to hit the like button, man. Niggas, man, hit the motherfucking like button, B. You know what I mean? I'm going to just get in the jacuzzi, man, first shit. I had a good time, man. That was fun talking to, cause it just needed to be said, man. New York niggas, man, just needed to be said, B. You know what I mean? Just needed to be said, man. Man, niggas needed to be able to say it without it being no bias to it. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit to it. Niggas just needed to be able to say it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all niggas was wearing Canal Jordans, nigga. And, you know what I mean? Lil Yachty's out of pocket for talking like that, though. Lil Yachty is out of pocket for opening his mouth like that. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Shit. That motherfucker hot, too. I ain't getting that motherfucker. Hell no. Hey, yo, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. Listen, let's tap in with me. We definitely gonna tap in tomorrow, man. I got a flight, so I'll be at the airport. We gonna lock in. Yeah, that nigga's crazy, shit. Word. Yeah, salute, man. Tap in tomorrow. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you already know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Gang.